Welcome to another episode of We Debates. I'm your host, Jahibo.
And I am co-host on the radar.
Yeah. What's going on, man? It's been a while.
I know.
You all over the earth. You know, you slowing up this process, man. We got supposed to be doing every week. You say, I can't do it this week, I can't do it. Come on, man. You got to get it together.
If I'm not here, how can I do it? You want to do a virtual one?
We can. I got a stand for you. Put you on the video.
Right,
since you got a new phone. Oh yeah, let's talk about your new phone real quick. You like it?
It's alright, man. It's cool.
Which one is that?
iPhone 12,000.
Trash. Listen, let me explain something to you. That phone here, we went to the store months ago to compare. I'm gonna leave it alone. Compare, and his phone didn't add up. He got a nice case though. I like the case. That's my favorite color though. I like that, but
Figures. I knew you like it.
Now the color is dope, but you got the suit on the screensaver to match the crafty.
You know, it's a special moment.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It's a special moment in time.
Word, the championship moment. Mm-hmm. Word, it's beautiful.
Shout outs to the great ones.
But listen, before we get into this sports, right? Yo, don't call me out in 2K. See, I got that PS5. Don't call me out in 2K if you trash, Lamoy. Listen, wait, I had it. I don't care.
Why you going at the?
Yep. Cause he called me out though. He should have said, "Look, I ain't played since high school, and I ain't with that smoke." But he called me out.
I said I got next.
That's calling me out though. Cause he saw me.
Next. No,
I got next. He wanted to play me though.
That's it. He's here. You're here. The system's
he saw
here.
what
you
I
guys
was
are
doing.
waiting for me.
He saw I was doing.
He
saw what I was doing on the computer, so he wanted some of that smoke.
No, he didn't challenge you. He just wanted to play. Exactly.
He didn't want to watch no more.
He wanted to play.
I bet he won't watch now. But yeah. Hey, listen.
This guy's out.
Stop calling me out. Look, BX_LeBron18. Y'all want something? Go hit me in my friends list and get to it. Yeah, don't look at me crazy. You haven't been playing. You've been out of the country. You haven't been playing. So I know you a body bag.
Do you remember what happened? Does he remember what happened in
PS4? What happened in PS4?
What was happening, Lamar? You was here for a couple of those.
That was a while back.
That was a who back?
But what happened though?
That was a who back?
But what happened?
I want to know what the who back is.
Do you remember what happened?
Was it a who back?
Bro.
Players fuck up. We lose.
Fuck up. You took some losses. Just say that.
I lose in the game.
You took some losses, bro.
I lost in the game.
So let's not act like
you didn't take no losses.
I did, yeah.
Did you take losses?
I beat you more times.
Did
right
you
here.
take losses though?
I beat you more times though.
We talking about PS5. He talking about PS3.
We talking about PS4. The last time we played 2K, I beat you more times than you beat me.
That's fine.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
That's
so
all right.
You cannot say that I'm a body bag. You cannot say
now
that.
you is because we talking about PS5 now.
Unbelievable.
It's a 5th edition.
We'll settle the score after this.
We will. Yeah.
Got it, man.
Talking spicy. Yeah, that's what I want.
That's
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. PS5. I want all the smoke.
Who you talking to? The people?
Whoever wants it, because the niggas is sneak dissing in my DM talking about add me. I want all the smoke.
Call them.
Foreigner can't give me the smoke. He's not in this country.
Oh Lord.
Yo, all right. Let me stop. Okay, cool.
We gonna settle the score, Lamar. Make sure you stay here, because now I don't have nothing to do today.
NBA. There's been some things going on.
NBA has been moving.
Listen. Another thing, man. All right. Y'all be getting at my team. Matter of fact, not even my team. Who I support because my boy LeBron, the face of the league, is on that team, so I support him. LeBron, see, listen. He didn't have his mans because he was COVID. Schroeder was out. Anthony Davis out doing with the Achilles tendon situation, sore, whatever. I'm glad it didn't tear because I looked like it tore when he did that move. That was the same thing Kobe did when he was going and he ruptured his shit. So I'm glad it didn't tear. So he just rested it. But he being out, he gonna be out for a month. So we took some losses. See, that's cool. Everybody waiting for now all of a sudden, it diminishes his MVP rank. Why? He's shorthanded. I don't like Caruso at all. I don't know what they see in Caruso. I don't get their loyalty to Caruso. They've traded players way better than Caruso in the past couple years. Why is he still in the game and the crucial parts of the game, making mistakes, making all these faces. I don't like it. Get him out of here. I like Marcus Saul, but guess what? He's not it. So we need somebody. I do miss Dwight though. I miss Dwight and I miss McGee because the athleticism, the grit, the cloud the middle. I miss that. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna say that, but if you get rid of one of them, don't get rid of both of them.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing. You got rid of both of them. I don't know what happened with the Dwight Howard situation. He was on his Twitter talking about I'm in LA. Then all of a sudden he took that down and he signs with 76ers. I don't know what happened in the negotiation process, but. All right, cool. If you got rid of him, you keep McGee at least. McGee does what he gonna do as his position. He did what he gonna do, and that's all I'm saying. But yeah, we got a bounce back win. Schroeder came back though. See, that was a key player. He came back, and you said it last night too. He was like, "Yo, they might get the dub because Schroeder was back." And sure enough, they got the dub, and I appreciate that. So we all know. See, one player come back. It turned it around. That 4 or 5 game losing streak switched, got snapped right away with one player. So that's all he needed was another hitter. And everybody else that's on that team, y'all need to look in the mirror because that was your time to step up for your contracts. Remember, y'all playing for your contracts, y'all playing for playing time, y'all playing for all that. So when y'all dropped the ball those last 5 games, talking about, we leaving it all on LeBron. If you have to say that, something ain't right. If you have to say that out your mouth after you play the games with him, something ain't right. That's all I gotta say when it comes to that. But don't be bashing don't be bashing the Lakers talking about, they this. It's time to worry when they got people man downs. If they was full strength and they was losing 5 games like that, then I could say, oh man, they're not full strength. So I was like, all right, they taking some L's, man. But don't count them out. They always want to push somebody aside when they ain't doing good. Now if they like how they do Brooklyn now, Kevin Durant is not playing. They still on a 7-game, 8-game winning streak. Okay, but they still got 2 killers. Like, you making it seem like you only got Kyrie and Harden's out, Kevin Durant out. No. You got 2 killers that can give you 40 and 50 any given night. You already know that it's proven. So, Kevin Durant is out. That's a luxury for them to have the 3-headed monster like they got. That's the luxury. One of them can sit out, boom, boom, boom. But in the Lakers situation, Schroeder's out and Anthony Davis is out. It's dark.
Very dark.
That's how I feel.
Because Dennis Schroeder is no superstar.
Right.
He's a great player, great solid point guard, but he's not a superstar. So, of course, you can't compare that to the big 3 in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Anthony Davis is a huge loss. He's a superstar, obviously. So without him, the Lakers are definitely going to struggle. There's more burden on the shoulders of LeBron to be great every night, which is not an easy task at 36, 18 season?
Yeah, 18.
18 season, he's going to need those nights where he can have a Schroeder or somebody else step up and help. Like, Kuzma needs to be that other guy consistently. He has good games, but then, then he goes back in the dark. So, during that time, it's hard to kind of beat the Lakers down. They were wounded, and teams did what they were supposed to do against them.
Right.
But now that Schroeder's back, I had a feeling last night that they would bounce back, and they did that. So, shout outs to the Lakers for that. But how about my Brooklyn Nets? And I'm not gonna say necessarily my Brooklyn Nets because I'm not a heavy Brooklyn fan. I'm not gonna hold you, but I am a big James Harden fan.
Okay.
And I like Kevin Durant. I like what they got going on over there. So definitely rocking with them. It's great for New York again as a city. And to see the Knicks actually playing very well is also good for New York. So New York City basketball looks good right now. Mm-hmm. I think the Nets got a lot. They got a lot going on there. They're on a nice little winning streak. They're playing better now. I think the chemistry is starting to build a little bit more, even without Durant. Mm-hmm. I think Kyrie and Harden are getting.
Kyrie's out.
Yeah, he's out today. But I think that they're getting better together. Mm-hmm. And it's making others better. Like Joe Harris is really benefiting from the big 3 or the big 2 at times. Right. Shaman is getting better. They had Tyler Johnson's playing well. They got a lot of other guys that are stepping up. So, and Green, Uncle Jeff.
Yeah, right.
So, I like the way the Nets are playing right now. I think that they're peaking at the right time. And they're definitely gonna be finalists in the East. Definitely gonna be in that top 2, top 3 discussion. I see them in Philly at the end of the road in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think Boston is in trouble right now. I mean, we ain't gonna panic too much. They'll figure it out, but they got a lot of work to do. As far as Marcus Smart is out. That's super important. That's the glue for the team. So they're struggling because of him. Tatum and Brown, they're young superstars. They're gonna have their moments where they're extremely great or struggle. And Campbell's still coming off of that injury, so it's gonna take time for him to get back to himself. But Boston will figure it out. But a lot of teams in the East got better, so it's like it's not gonna be an easy road for anybody actually. Milwaukee is struggling too without Drew Holiday. I think that they Giannis is going to take them as far as he can. He's going to carry them to the playoffs. That's what he usually does, and then things are going to have to happen when they get there. But again, I like Philly and Brooklyn in the end, in the East, on the East side. But a lot of good basketball out there. A lot of good teams out there in the East and the West. The Jazz are looking great. They're playing real solid. They got great chemistry. They play well together. They got all the pieces of They got the pieces of a championship team.
Mm-hmm.
They, keep it going and continue to get better. But I like the Jazz in the West. Clippers, I think that Clippers are still going to be a tough out for anybody. Kawhi and Paul George, getting better together. And the other pieces are looking decent. Some guys got to step it up, obviously, but the Clippers are always going to be a hard out. Phoenix looks really good. So they're going to be tough down the line. Curry's going crazy with Golden State. He's holding it down, playing MVP like. Lillard is playing great with Portland, holding it down without his best players. So it's like, a lot of teams are hanging around. They're doing what they got to do. A lot of guys are shouldering they're carrying the weight of the team with key players out. So you got to respect that and appreciate that as an athlete and respect the game. Like, uncertainty happens and, it's next man up. And what do we do to, right the ship, keep it going? So.
Well, to piggyback off what you said, Milwaukee, the problem with Milwaukee, and I told them this after they got bumped by Toronto.
You told it to them?
Yeah, I told them.
Who'd you speak to?
Huh?
Who'd you speak to?
The organization.
Okay.
I was like, look, the tape is out. When they lost 4 in a row after they was up 2-0, when they switched, they did one little tweak. The tweak they did was put Kawhi on the Greek, and and then when he tried to get that spin off, they built the wall. And everybody, I don't care, from the bottom feeders to the elite teams are playing them the same way. That's why they're struggling. And it's proven because they went from being number 1 2 years in a row, right? Mm-hmm. And where they at? They in the middle of the pack now.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think the Greek messed up by signing that 5-year deal because now it fell through when they were supposed to get Bogdanovic. Mm-hmm. He went to the Hawks. I don't know what happened. They tried to do some undercut stuff. It didn't work out. They doing investigations on why, what happened, whatever, boom, boom, boom. But he didn't go. That 5-year deal is going to sink his ship. I think if they get really toe up, next year he's going to ask for a trade. He's going to demand out. Even though he just signed, I think he's going to force himself out because they don't have to make no moves. I just signed you for 5 years now. I don't got to do nothing. Oh, you're Greek. Oh, you loyal. Okay, cool. They're going to do him just like they did Kevin Garnett when he was with the Timberwolves and he forced his way out to go, so he went to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Clippers is cook food. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. 6th man of the year.
Yeah, he's missing right now.
Wait, no, not even him. Lou Williams. Lou Williams is the.
I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
He's missing right now.
The 1-2 punch was when Harold and him would come in the game, and that second and third unit, and they would do their little 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
He's not there. Remember, that's almost.
It doesn't change everything.
Wait.
Are you watching the Clippers play?
I do.
They look pretty good. They look pretty good.
They
look better than they was last year.
Better?
Yes.
No, they was dangerous last year because the reason why I'm gonna say that is because they were the only team.
No, because their bench was important last year. You seen it more last year.
Almost 40 off the bench with just two players.
But they to me they look like they look decent. Way more decent now than they did last year.
Beverly's all bark, no bite.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
No,
Beverly.
I'm just breaking it down because they need that point guard. That's why they was trying to get who they was trying to get. I forgot what team he was trying to get.
Yeah, they need a point guard. I mean, he's okay, but he's not a solid leader point guard. Like he's not.
He don't score like that. So yeah. I don't know what Reggie Jackson doing, but
yeah, Reggie's balling off the bench. He's holding them, but he's doing okay. Like he's just doing enough. What you're supposed to do is a backup point guard. That's what he's doing.
Look,
they don't have a starting point guard that's really gonna hold it down in the beginning. Like
I'll put it like this. Depending on who they play in the first round, they could get up out of there. And they definitely lose in the second round. Depending on who they meet in the first round, they may be out of there. But if they meet somebody, all right, cool, they can make it to the second round, but after that, it's over. That's why you don't that's why you don't really hear nobody talking about them as far as going.
That's good. It's better to not be talked about right now. They were talking about all year last year. When they didn't, what they did, crucified them.
Yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do.
So it's good that they're not talking about them. That's good. They're just going to fly right under the radar.
Right.
And do whatever they have to do.
So when they get bumped, there's no expectation?
Of course not.
Because it's going to get bumped.
Hey, we'll see.
It's championship or bust for at least 3 teams.
Of course it is.
All right.
But I don't think it's championship. This Tyrone Lue's first year coaching them. This is their first year with that team. They got a whole different team, bro. So I wouldn't say it's championship or bust for them. I wouldn't say that. I would say they would have to get to the conference finals, okay, but that'll be a disappointment if they don't get to the finals. But I wouldn't say championship or bust for the Clippers. I wouldn't say that.
Okay. So who's in the championship or bust for then? If
Lakers.
It's not them. Oh, definitely. Okay, because they just finished champs. Yeah. Brooklyn.
I wouldn't say that neither. Wow. That's unfair to say that about Brooklyn too. Because if you look back at all the teams that built these little power teams or whatever, or 3 superstar or whatever, it took all of them a year.
Correct.
It took them a year. All of them did not win in their first year.
Right.
So the expectations for them to win the first year is an unfair expectation. Period.
Okay.
They have to get at least a year together. So for me, I'm saying the Nets have to get to the finals. If they don't get to the finals, it's a disappointment.
Right.
But to win the finals, no, I don't think it's a championship or bust for them. Nash is a first year head coach, bro.
Period.
He's never coached ever.
Right.
So you can't put all that onus on a guy that's not even a real coach yet. Like I mean he's coaching, of course, but he has no real experience. Okay. D'Antoni's there, which helps, and he has a supporting cast. Vaughn, he got decent coaching staff, but it's unfair to say that. Everyone's just looking at the big 3 and saying because they have this much talent and firepower that they have to win a championship. That's not guaranteed. Anybody knows who plays sports that ain't shit guaranteed when it comes to winning. The expectations of winning a championship it gets tougher and tougher every year, no matter what team you have. So I wouldn't say it's a championship or bust for them. I would say they would have to at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals for people to respect the move. If they don't, people are gonna bash them. Some people are still gonna bash them if they don't win a championship, but that's unfair. You can't do that. It's unfair. It's not realistic. I mean, it can be, but if it doesn't happen, it's not. You don't crucify a team. They just came together this year.
You're right.
So it takes time. I get them between 1 and 3 years to win a championship. If it don't work, they got to break it up.
Okay. Well,
and the third year is an optional year. I want to say 2 years, but third year is an option. That's the cushion. If you don't win in 3 years with 3 stars that just came in, then abort mission.
They're doing great right now.
Yeah, it's regular season, but they are doing great. They look good.
Strategically, they're gonna get exposed defensively.
Of course, they lack rebounding. They lack size. So during this trade, if they don't get a Drummond, if they don't get, who else is out there? I like Drummond for them. Or I don't like Blake Griffin.
He hurt, man.
He don't want to. He's always hurt, and he don't want to bang no more. And he's not going to be on the boards.
Right.
So they need somebody like that. They don't need another guy that want to score. They need someone that's going to go out there and do the dirty work. Any big man that's out there, 6'10" and above.
I think the Lakers should trade for Drummond.
Lakers always get what they want. I don't want to hear none of that. They always get whoever they sought out to get.
But Brooklyn don't have nobody to trade for him.
I know they don't.
So it's a wrap for that. They can't get him.
But they're trading him. But they release. I don't know what they're doing, waiving him or
trying to buy his contract out or some shit.
But if they buy his contract out,
he can go anywhere he
want. Anywhere he want.
Okay, you're right.
Same thing with DeMarcus Cousins. But I wouldn't take DeMarcus Cousins with the Nets. I don't know. I'm not too sold on DeMarcus. I haven't really seen him play as much lately. Like, we need somebody for them, for the Nets. They need a defending big man. They need somebody who's gonna defend and rebound. That's it. Defend and rebound. They don't even need niggas to score like that. They just need defense and rebounding, because that's where they're gonna get exploited by the bigger teams. If they go up against the Lakers, they're gonna struggle with Anthony Davis if he's 100%. They go against Jokovic. They go against those guys. They go against Rudy Gobert.
Right.
With the Jazz. They go against Embiid, of course, in Philly. So they're gonna need somebody that's gonna bang with those guys. So they got to get somebody big during the trade deadline. I'm sure they're gonna snatch something. They'll get somebody, but they need that. That's where they lack at. They don't lack in scoring. They can guard when they need to guard. They got enough guards that can guard. They got some defenders out there. When Shumpert finally gets better, we'll see what he can offer to the table on the defensive end.
Right.
But they got some guys that can guard on the wing. It's just the rebounding, which is where they struggle at. And my man DeAndre Jordan can't do it all by himself.
No, he cannot.
He's getting older. He could do but so much. So, he's not somebody who's gonna play 37 minutes.
Right.
He can give us a good hard 25, 27 minutes, if that, and he gonna need some relief time. So I think that's the main concern for them moving forward, is to get a solid big man that's gonna do the dirty work.
And real quick, because Lamoy made a big point or tried to make a topic on the Ball brothers. See, I told y'all LaMelo was better than all the brothers. That's Rookie of the Year. I got him Rookie of the Year, and he's playing like Rookie of the Year. I get it. The dude over there with the Timberwolves is all right, but nah. If you look at all their stats, LaMelo is leading in all the categories: points, assists, rebounds. Rookie of the Year. I stamped it. He was better than Lonzo at 13. That's how I see it. And LiAngelo, he's just, I don't know what to say about that, bro. He just don't got what it takes for nobody. The way he played, nobody is not fit for no team. So it's just a bad rap for him. But Lonzo is a bust. I believe Lonzo's a bust.
You think one of the players goes to the D League?
The LiAngelo is at the D League.
Oh,
In the G League, whatever you want. Yeah, he's there now. But he keep bouncing around off there. He keep getting waived. Go to another team, get waived. Go to another team, get waived. So it's just something that he's not doing. I guess they're comparing him to his other brothers, and he's like, nah, that ain't it. And he's stronger than all of them and all of that, but it's just LaMelo is the chosen one out of those three. He's just it, bro. And he grew up. He was that. When he was 5'8", 5'9", he was a problem. He went to 6'7", 6'8". It's old. What he doing right now? The passes he's doing, he passed better than Lonzo to me. Definitely shoots better than Lonzo to me. And he's more seasoned in his rookie season than Lonzo is. Well, he proved it. He's averaging a double digits already. Lonzo, you know what I'm saying? Barely was scraping 10. He was averaging 9, 6, and something. So, yeah, if he was to be the one that got picked for the Lakers, he would have still been there. Trust me. And he was coming off the bench. Think about it. He was coming off the bench, averaging more than the starters for the other teams. So yeah, LaMelo is the truth. How you feel about him? I know you watch his game.
Nah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Got a great upside. He's I mean, I definitely like him better than Lonzo. Lonzo's
Pipe.
he's not. I'm not a big fan of his. But
Yeah.
yeah, his brother's cool. He's fun to watch,
Yeah.
and definitely has pretty good upside.
Cool. So yeah, that's how we gonna end that. But yo, wait for the next episode. It's gonna be a goodie, just like this one.
Yes, sir.
You all right?
Oh, you ended
Go
it?
ahead. You ended it? Not yet?
Oh. Special shout outs, man. I just got this bad news too. I forgot to tell you.
What?
He passed away.
A word?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
You
man.
know, the PSL commissioner or director, Donald Douglas, man, passed away,
bro.
man. So, very special moment in my life and our lives when we won the championship, city title, for South Bronx Prep, PSL basketball. So, special shout outs, Donald Douglas and the family, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Our condolences, man.
for sure. On that note, we out.